Let's do it. Ooh. Okay, I like the song a lot right off the bat. It's giving me like a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh vibes. Like it looked like one of the duel monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh, that first guy. This guy. Like the Skull Reaper King or something like that. I don't know what year this anime is from, but it looks not like super current. Maybe if I had to guess, 10 or 15 years. That's just a complete guess though. The song is fantastic though. Paranoia. Oh, that's the name of the song. Different eye color. And the armor on a lot of these guys looks really awesome. All right, I know I forgot to pause at the halfway point because I was so invested in this video. Loving the song in this one a lot. That's probably the high point of it for me. The themes of death are also pretty prevalent. Got the Skull King, the other skeletons there at the beginning. Looks like maybe our cast of heroes might be fighting that person. Looks like something that I would definitely be into. I kind of tend to like those darker themed anime. So let's finish out the opening. When you say you're going to pause at the halfway and pause with 10 seconds left instead. This guy looks cool, I will say. Misery World. Maybe he's on their team? All right, I love the first one a lot, guys. Okay, the ending there actually added a little bit of confusion because I thought the whole time maybe the characters were going up against that Skull Reaper guy, but it almost looked like at the end that he was leading them. So again, I'm not really sure as to what the goal is in the show or what they're trying to accomplish or what the the overall arc of the show might be. But the first opening has a lot to offer. I will say, like, the actual animation of it, I wasn't super drawn to, other than the fact of, again, the Skull Reaper guy. I keep going back to him. He particularly looked really, really cool. And then the song was great. I thought maybe the song was my favorite part of the first opening. So, loved the first one. Let's go ahead and we'll hop into the second one. It's called Go Cry Go. And again, this is Overlord 2 opening. Okay, so it's pretty much same characters so far. Are those crocodiles? Ooh, a new symbol there. Almost like an hourglass. So maybe this is like a new bad guy for Overlord 2. Now, I think this guy was in the last opening. I don't think he was, though. Huh. It's almost like we're getting different groups of characters so far in this one. You know, we saw it flash right there, like one group of the crocodiles, then a second group of guys, then a third group, and maybe even a fourth group. So maybe there's factions of some kind? Not really sure. So yeah, he's definitely with these other people, the Skull Reaper guy. So is he the Overlord? And then the other people we saw earlier in this opening, I think, are like groups of bad guys, maybe. Another question I would pose to all of you is, if you had to compare this to any other anime, just so I have like a reference point, what's something that's similar to it? I always like asking that question. I feel like I've seen her before on like an anime poster or something. She looks really familiar. The crocodiles look cool. Wow, I love that one too. I would say that one gave me a lot more breadth of information about the show. I got a lot more characters and actually was able to cement the idea that, okay, this Skull Reaper guy seems to be the protagonist of the show. Whereas throughout most of the first opening, I thought he might be the antagonist. But it's probably the opposite of that. And so it looks like they're fighting against these other groups or factions of people. The character design is what I want to focus on for the second opening real quick. I love the cast of characters that they have. I'm particularly drawn to the crocodiles or alligators, whatever they are. I thought they were pretty cool. I'd actually be really excited to watch maybe just this season of Overlord, because that's something that I think appeals to me a lot. So I think in terms of the song, I liked the first one a little bit more, but the second one was still pretty great. We've only got 2 more openings, so let's go ahead and we'll hop into Overlord 3 opening. Let's do it. So the suit of armor of those 3 guys. Again, the cast of characters that we're getting here, I can't really tell who's serving the Overlord and who's fighting against him. But anyways, let's keep going. Oh, goblins maybe? Ooh. Okay, this girl right here, I know I've seen her in something, or maybe in like an anime opening compilation. I don't know. She looks so familiar, and I can't figure out why. So he's casting some kind of spell there at the end. Nice. Okay, pretty good. I like the ending of that song a lot. I want to ask another question about sort of this main cast of characters that I'm starting to have an understanding of. Is there a favorite one in the group that, amongst those of you that watch this show? A favorite of yours who's in this group of, I guess, protagonists? Although they seem like they might be bad guys. I'm not really sure. The guy who has like kind of the tall, slender, and wearing the suit seems like he'd be pretty cool. The twins with the different eye colors. Overall, the third opening is probably gonna fall. I think I still like the first opening the most, and maybe the third opening next, which would put the second opening last. But I didn't dislike it. I've loved all of them. Just the first one was probably my favorite. But we're already 3 openings deep, which means we only have 1 more in today's video. This last one is called Hollow Hunger. Let's go ahead and we will hop into it. Let's do it. I like how it always kind of starts with him. Okay, we had the 4 symbol there. I feel like there's a considerable amount of time that's passing between each of these seasons, because the animation in this one looks considerably different and better than the first opening. Almost like JoJo's animation for a second. Oh, he looks cool. What is happening with all these dragons right now? This is like Smaug from The Hobbit, but like multiple. Except for that guy, he was a little derpy. Oh, he looks cool. Hollow Hunger. Oh, this is dope. That almost looks like an Attack on Titan scene. The background, the city. I will say the Skull Lord, whatever his name is, the Overlord, Skull Lord. The Overlord guy seems like more contemplative than you would expect a dead character to be honest with you. I'm most curious probably about his character after having seen most of these. New character here, maybe? Returning character, returning. So these are like all his like servants or minions, maybe? This guy I don't think came in until the second opening with the weird looking face. Gosh, he looks so cool is the other thing. And ending with a tea set. Okay. I gotta say, I think these openings took me a whole different direction that I didn't really expect to go. I thought it was gonna be more that he was the bad guy, because I saw his face, I think on the thumbnail of the very first opening. It was like, oh, okay, this is who's, we're gonna be fighting in the show. These other people might be fighting against him. But it looks like the case is that this whole show is about him, who I assume is the Overlord, and these other people who are kind of serving him. And I felt like they were fighting all these other groups of people, who, by the way, fantastic design with these characters. I think that was something that also stood out a lot. And because the music of these openings is such an important piece of it, I'd probably go, just in terms of the music of each opening, I'd probably go like opening 1, and then 3, and then maybe 2, and then 4. Also, should I watch Overlord? Let me know down in the comments. I could add it to the rotation. I do watch all my shows and post the entire episode reactions over on my Patreon as well. So if you're interested in checking that out, once again, the link will be down in the description. Hope you enjoyed today's reaction to all of the Overlord openings. Again, if you have any thoughts or comments about this show, anything I may have missed or left out, definitely leave a comment down below letting me know. Thanks so much for watching this one, guys. If you're a fan of One Piece, be sure to tune in every Wednesday for my One Piece Wednesday video, and every weekend for more anime reactions. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.